police chase turned car crash has pedestrians in one Indy neighborhood concerned for their safety. It happened at the intersection of Shelby and East Morris Street on Wednesday. Our Nico Pennisi speaks to a woman who says she runs on the sidewalks in that area almost daily and fears what could have happened.
In Fountain Square, doesn't matter what the weather is. Tommy Moore says someone is always walking, biking.
There's actually a guy that comes by on a unicycle every once in a while.
But Dawn Olson says it's not always safe to do so.
I have been hit by a driver before.
The Fountain Fletcher District Association board member lives, works, and plays in downtown Indianapolis, all by bike, foot, or bus.
I have not owned a car for 6 or so years.
She's an avid runner.
I usually run 2 to 3 half marathons every year.
And she trains year-round, running around the Indy Metro 4 or 5 times a week. On Wednesday, what started as a normal run led her right through the scene of a car crash.
I was running coming from this direction. And then I realized this was a major wreck, that there was a car almost driven through the front of what was Thunderbird.
It all started with a police chase that ended here in Fountain Square. The suspect crashed into another vehicle at this intersection of Shelby Street and East Morris Street.
Anytime you see an accident like that, you think, wow, those bollards weren't there. If someone had been there, they could have been hurt.
Olson wants to see a multifaceted approach to improving pedestrian safety. That includes infrastructure, like protective bike lanes, curbs and concrete bollards, and mentality, combating road rage and drivers respecting pedestrians.
Maybe think about if it was someone you loved or yourself walking across the street. And not everybody's always alert. People have things going on in their day. Maybe they're not always paying attention to what's going on. So both sides need to be cautious.
Working for you in Fountain Square, Nico Pennisi, WRTV.
The Indianapolis Department of Public Works tells WRTV it removed steel bollards from along Shelby Street and replaced them with flexible bollards last year. DPW says this provides visual cues for drivers and physical separation for bike lane users while avoiding costly and time-intensive repairs. IMPD has told WRTV when it comes to pursuits, there are several key factors officers have to keep in mind while chasing someone. They include risk to the community, road conditions, location, and danger from the suspect's actions.